I wanted to give you a little bit more about adding and subtracting integers just to simplify some of the more complex problems you might see. And the key to simplifying them is in the fact that 0 plus 0 is 0. And then when you have opposite numbers, a negative number and a positive number that have the same absolute value, their sum is 0. So negative 7 plus 7 is 0, 5 plus negative 5 is 0. So you want to use that to help you simplify your problem. So look for opposite numbers to simplify your work. You could just work from left to right here, but if you notice that we have a positive 5, and over here, if we add the opposite to change our subtractions to addition, we have a negative 5. Positive 5, negative 5 equals 0. So what we have left now is negative 8 plus negative 4. That's you borrow $8, you borrow 4 more. Now you owe 12. So that's a negative 12. So look for opposite values to help you simplify more complex problems. All right, so one more example just to make sure you recognize that sometimes those opposite numbers are hiding a little bit. They're not as obvious. So you can see that all of our numbers here are not the same. They're different. I'm going to go ahead and change my subtractions to adding the opposite. So I change this to addition, change the sign of the number after it, change this to addition, change the sign of the number after it. These ones we don't need to change, they're already addition. So what I notice here that you might have to look a little bit for is I have a 17 and it's a positive 17, but I also have a negative 5 and a negative 12. Negative 5 and negative 12 is equivalent to negative 17. So if I have a positive 17 and a negative 17, I can get rid of those. And I'm left with 3 plus 9, which is 12. There's another set that we're hiding in there that I'll show you. So I just rewrote the problem the way it was to begin with. And I'm going to again change my subtractions to adding the opposite. And the other set of opposite numbers that you could have used instead is that we have 3 plus 9, which is positive 12. And right here we have a negative 12. So we also could have crossed out all of these and be left with 17 plus negative 5, which is still 12. So either way, you end up with 12 as your answer, and you had two different sets of opposite numbers you could have used. So hopefully that helps you simplify some of the longer problems. Hope this helps. Good luck.